Agree, Will, Kathy said, missing the sarcasm. Who'd want to go to Pompeii anyway? The thought of being stuck in a village full of actual dead people freaks me out. Charlie, you'd better put that out now. I doubt you're allowed to smoke inside. Don't see why not. It's only a plant, he complained, sucking one last drag from the joint and stepping on it. You know I have to get at least 3 of my 5 a day, babe. It's the only way I don't lose my head when the stress piles on. I coughed ostentatiously, waving stray wisps of the smoke away from my face. Charlie had been using that excuse for the last 3 years. I realised long ago that if he spent more time working than he did smoking, he wouldn't be so stressed all the time. He wouldn't admit that, of course, and I wasn't going to be the mindless government sheep to bring it up. But deep down, everyone suspected he knew it was true. Inside the log cabin, a portly woman with an olive t-shirt, khaki trousers, and a tight ponytail leaned against an information counter. "Hey guys, I'm Amanda," she yelled as we entered. "You guys reserved under the name Mia?" "Yep, that's us." "Rightio." She reached under the counter, slapping 4 comically large plastic Nerf guns onto the polished wood, alongside sashes of highlighter yellow suction cup ammunition. "I could give you a rule book, guys, but it's easier if I just tell you how everything's going to go down. In about 10 minutes, you'll be released into Necroville. The forest has been pimped out to look like a war zone. Yellow markers on the trees will tell you if you've reached the edge of the map. Shortly after your departure, we'll release a set of actors onto your trail. They're dressed like the undead. 1 shot to the head will bring them down. Please, try not to hit him in the eyes. I don't want another lawsuit. Once shot, the zombies will recover in 10 minutes and rejoin the game. If you get caught, they'll bring you back to the visitors center where you'll get done up as a zombie yourself, so you can be kept in on the fun. Anyone allergic to contact lenses?" Nobody was. Good, because all zombies get fitted with fisheye contacts. They'll slow you down and throw you off balance, just like a real dead person. That way, there's no arguing if someone catches you. If you get caught, you were just too slow. Now for the guns. You've got 300 bullets each. Theo snatched a blaster off the counter. "This ain't my first rodeo, missy. I know how you pull a trigger." "Well, someone's keen," Amanda chirped, a little alarmed. She shot me a curious glance. "Drama student," I clarified. "Just ignore him." "Okay, right. You're late, so there are only 16 hours left on your slot. You'll be glad to know that there are no other teams booked in for the rest of the day, though, so you won't have any other survivors getting in your way when it gets dark. I'll be here in the morning when you've finished. Report back here before you leave to hand in your guns and your... Oh! Almost forgot! You guys need waterproofs. Zed!" She flipped the counter open and beckoned us through to a back door. Outside, a large woodland area had been cleared. A massive machine that looked like a cherry picker with a wood chipper attached to the end of the arm was disintegrating whole trees to waterfalls of sawdust while they were still planted in the ground. Beside the clanking Leviathan, actors dressed as zombies sat around a patio table on a tea break. A 4x4 was parked next to them. One of its rear doors hung open, exposing a pair of feet that hung off the end of the back seats. They swayed dreamily to the crackling tones of an old radio. "That terrifying thing is an excavator mulcher. We're having a bit of work done," Amanda explained when she saw me eyeing the tree eater. "One of those giant American companies have bought us out. They're expanding us and making room for a horror-themed adventure park. Apparently we've got no direct competitors, so they think we're a good investment. It's all very exciting. We're extending our buildings right up to the nearest village, Bleakmore, over the next few months. After that, the money men say, there's nothing stopping us from spreading worldwide. Imagine that! A Necroville park in every country." Her eyes lit up. Then she frowned. "Zed! Where is he? Oh, look, he's dead to the world in the back of his pickup as usual. Honestly, I doubt those billionaires would be so optimistic if they actually met my staff. Zed! Get up! We've got customers!" The feet shuffled, and an ancient man clambered out, turning off the radio with one hand as he brushed back his mess of white hair with the other. Offering some mumbled apology, he pulled a knot of dark boiler suits from the truck's passenger seat. Everyone accepted the one-size-fit-all uniforms, except Theo, who had put too much effort into his costume to let it go unseen under the bland overalls. Then Zed locked the Jeep, looping his keys over a hook next to the back door of the visitors' centre, and vanished, presumably to slack off somewhere else.